So it wouldn't be the My Hero Academia fandom without some death threats getting thrown at somebody over some minuscule stuff. Yeah, people, this video, we're going to be talking about what's been going down lately with the My Hero Academia fandom going wild and taking things overboard as per usual. If it's not Horikoshi, the manga author, getting death threats over Endeavor, there's always something going down with the My Hero Academia fandom slinging death threats, and this time is due to what's about to go down, or a very minuscule change for a certain character in My Hero Academia's anime. And I'm just like, really? Like, we really about to do this right now? Let's talk about it. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. So as most of you may know, My Hero Academia Season 4 is underway. Of course, we got the first episode of the season, but people and fans are complaining, and I want to say the complaints even started towards the end of Season 3, because this character was introduced at the end of Season 3, and this character is one of the characters a part of the Big 3. And that character is Nejire Haro. I just usually say Haro, but that character in particular, people are all fired up, and it's getting critical out here. People, like, the fans are going nuts. Studio Bones is getting all sorts of threats, and I'm like, really, over this? I got a little article, we'll read and we'll talk some more, but quite frankly, like, this gotta stop. Like, I've been through it all. I've seen it all already. I've gotten death threats over being critical over Naruto Shippuden episode reviews back in the day. I've seen fans burning Bleach volumes. I've seen fans going crazy ripping their Naruto volumes over pairings. Like, where do we draw a line of, like, yo, it's entertainment. No need to send death threats over the smallest of things. So following the premiere of My Hero Academia Season 4, members of the fandom hurled tired accusations of, I can't even say this because we will get demonetized, but some very bad stuff at the production studio Bones due to the appearance of Nejire Haro in the season's first episode. On October 12th, the premiere of My Hero Academia Season 4 was aired in both Japan and simuldubbed in English. The episode, The Scoop of UA Class 1A, explores the fallout of All Might's retirement as the symbol of peace and his search for a successor, with reporter Tane Tokuda interviewing Class 1A and narrowing down the identity of the successor, Izuku Midoriya, before leaving and pretending that his investigation was fruitless. Following her first full-fledged appearance in the previous episode, the episode also featured an appearance by Class 3A student and member of the Big 3, Nejire Haro. It was the appearance of this character and a slight exaggeration of her chest made in the translation of the source material from the pages of the manga to the TV anime that drew criticisms and accusations of, again, you can read it for yourself right there, from the more vocal members who view media with a focus on social justice of the My Hero Academia fandom. Now, some of the comments there alone that I could just read off is, "Hi, Studio Bones, can you explain to me how her chest went from this to that," showing manga comparisons. Another one which is like, whoa, you're taking it very far, is, "Studio Bones, where do you live? I just want to talk." Another one is saying that I'm concerned this development didn't happen. I'm ignoring it. Love this series, but honestly, Horikoshi, you're on thin ice, which that has nothing to do with Horikoshi. He doesn't draw the anime or does the adaptation. With using hashtags like abuse, like, yeah, I see the word abuse used a lot. Didn't think it was possible to hate Horikoshi any more than I already did. Again, why are you blaming Horikoshi? Like, what? God, that scene made my stomach hurt. Wow, even calling him Hori. Wow, what the hell? Haven't been keeping up, and now, hashtag I think is better, I haven't seen, this is vile. Hashtag anime tag, hashtag Horikoshi doesn't deserve this series or the characters. Another one, hashtag I'm angry, I'm so angry. Hashtag I'm Sting, I'm standing you. But yes, I do agree with all this. Seriously, might drop Boku no Hero Academia after this, or at least take a long break. Abuse mentioned, like, what? So simply because a line on an anime character was drawn slightly different, this is abuse. You're attacking the studio, threatening the studio. You're attacking the manga author that has nothing to do with the adaptation. I want to repeat one more time, he has nothing to do with that. He doesn't say, well, you know what, let's just draw this a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, voluptuous. Like, that's not Horikoshi. So immediately everybody that is attacking Horikoshi, the manga author, for that, Stop it. Stop all the threats in general. Just stop the nonsense. But especially in particular, the man that drew the source material that has nothing to do with the anime adaptation other than giving, of course, maybe a little pointer here or there. But he doesn't do this. That's not him. But on top of all that, what have we come to? Like, yo, it's been already years. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I've seen so many of these things happen where the fandom goes bonkers, attacking and you know, threatening. It's happened a lot with My Hero Academia. Like, this is why a lot of these people are, again, coming at Horikoshi, because they've had gripes prior to this for him trying to redeem a character or things like that. And it's like, whoa, what are we doing here? It's not like the character herself is like all of a sudden going from point A to Z in terms of the way she acts, her personality traits, or anything like that. Still the same character, still, you know, abiding by the adaptation. It's just simply that they made her bustier. Okay, yeah, whatever. Like, you don't want to see that, cool. But to threaten Studio Bones, call abuse, threaten Horikoshi, say that My Hero Academia, you're dropping it over this, y'all taking it too far. And don't get me wrong, every fandom has this. I've seen it with every single fandom, so I'm not gonna say like the My Hero Academia fandom is the worst, because you say one wrong thing about another series, they'll blast you to another planet. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it all with a lot of different fandoms, but this right here, like, yo, can we just enjoy this? I get to a certain degree, because I like to look at both sides of the spectrum, and I don't get any, and I don't condone any of what they're doing at all. I don't support it. I think they're wrong wholeheartedly, all of that stuff. But just digging into it, okay, it's promoting more voluptuous things. It's promoting more like that's the right type of woman or whatever. So I get to a certain degree why some people would see that in a certain fashion. But again, it's a character that's, first of all, like a support character that's there for, you know, a season. Second of all, it's like, it doesn't change her character at all. She still acts the same, still a part of the big three, still represented in terms of like, yo, she's an awesome, really strong, you know, top of the line, again, big three for a reason. And it's like, yo, imagine if the One Piece fandom did this in the time skip with Nami, for example, when Nami went from a flat board to like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't happen. So I'm just trying to understand exactly like what pushes people to get this far, to the point of, again, the threats and everything. Like, where does it end? Because eventually, you know, what it's going to take for people to stop this nonsense of threatening and going crazy over this is for somebody to get in trouble, because it's like, you're taking it too far. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you want to drop it, do yourself the disservice, drop it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurting nobody. There's still millions of fans. My Hero Academia is still going to be probably the most, if not one of the most successful anime of this year too, and the beginning of next year. Well, will it go 2 quarters? Or anyway, it'll be the most successful anime, or one of the most, regardless if you drop it or not, because a small handful of people that are complaining about a line on a character, a literal drawing line on a character, is not going to sink this ship. But it's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't care who gets mad at me saying this. You are being ridiculous, screaming over a line on a character drawn slightly more curvaceous. Like, that's all that it is. It's not a big deal. The character isn't any different. It doesn't shape the story in any other which way. It has nothing to do with the original creator, for that matter. So blaming him, you're even more ridiculous. And I'm just like, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of got me fired up. Normally, I'm just chill. Like, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen it all or whatever. So I try to be calm and relax about it. I try to be like, alright, whatevs. But when I saw this, it's like, there goes the My Hero Academia fandom doing it again. But you know what? It's gonna continue to happen. This isn't the first time, and it definitely won't be the last time. I'm sure another anime or another thing, or My Hero Academia in general, Horikoshi will do something next chapter a month from now, and the fans are gonna, and I don't want to generalize, because it's not the whole fandom. It's just a small bunch that are very, very vocal. You know what I'm saying? It's usually the squeakiest wheel gets the most oil, and that's usually what happens with My Hero Academia fandom. The squeakiest of them all, the loudest ones, get the attention, like right now what's happening with them going back crazy over Hato having a slightly bigger chest. Even if it's way bigger, it's like, it's not changing the character, not messing with the story, not doing anything. This is going to be an incredible season. Stop. Woo! That was a nice rant. I'm curious what you guys think about it. For the people that are upset, what is it that is so bad about that in particular to make you send death threats or threats in general to Studio Bones and Horikoshi, and at the same time drop a series that you've been watching, like at this point we're what, 60 something episodes into the anime, 246 chapters as of the recording of this video of the manga. So you're telling me you're dropping this? Like, does that even seem logical? And for the people that do look at it for what it is, of like, hey, they're getting carried away with making her whatever, but like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is why you don't go down the rabbit hole, because when you start going down the rabbit hole of anime and manga fandom, you get to this. People dropping shit over a drawing line that does nothing other than make the character look a little more busty. Like, Nandayo! But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say, or feel I made a point, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links of course in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy! Have an awesome day. Peace in, and try not to get stressed out over a slightly bustier drawing in the future. Okay? Okay. Enjoy the next ride, but I was the best ride. But I hope